We did it! You have much strength. It's a shame Zemus had control over you. Alright. You guys don't actually think it's over, do you? All of you have come. Yeah, but we were 1 second too late. I was supposed to take care of him. Cecil. Oh, who could have predicted he's back? It's Necron from Final Fantasy IX. The classic, hey, plot twist. I'm the actual final boss. I'm evil, the hatred of Zemus. I am Zeromus. Okay, they do call him Zeromus. I forgot they did Zeromus at the very end. His death causes hatred to grow. We have made him stronger. Listen, I haven't played this game in like 7 years. And I only played it once. Zemus, now you are Zeromus. This time I'll see to it that you're destroyed. It's time for you to disappear. Do I get the fight? As Zeromus. You've gone past midnight before? Yeah, but that's not the point. It doesn't matter that I'm streaming past midnight. You don't realize the type of day I had. I'm tired. Use the crystal. Get him. You chose the dark path. Crystals cannot cleanse your sins. You're bound forever by darkness. Die. Also, my voice is messed up. Alright, goodbye. Suffer, die. My hatred will continue until all is destroyed. You look like that one, the splintering flame enemy from Dragon Quest. It's your turn. Come join me in hell. Nah, I'm good, bro. Elder. Cecil and the others are in danger. Oh yeah, this is the FF3 bit, except done more effectively. So I see. Now it's time to pray for him, or pray for them and this planet. Palimporum, we must gather everyone's prayers and send them to Cecil. Cecil. Please take my strength. Oh, this is the... I love this track. I don't know what they call it, but it plays in like all the Final Fantasy games. It's not the prelude, but it's like the second overarching theme soundtrack in the games. I know it plays in 12 in the title screen. Please take my strength. I'm gonna kill the whole lot of you if you don't come back safe. Please return to us safely. Do it for this land. You have our support. We pray for you as well. Come on. For Sir Cecil, for everyone. Moon, I call out to you. Please accept our prayers. We got King Giat, the dwarf. Golbez. You must use this. Crystal. Hey, stop taking a nap, guys. We got a final boss to kill. Zeromus, I won't lose. I can't. So I think he has 2 forms. Oh, and it plays for this. Hey there. Hi, guys. Let's help you. Your prayers give you life. Yeah, this is really neat. Again, FF3 does something similar where all the characters help out, basically. But in FF3, there are barely characters. So, it's done a lot better in this game where the characters aren't, like, amazing, but they're definitely, like, a lot more fleshed out. Or more fleshed out than, like, the previous games. Cecil's still at 1 HP. You must prevail, Cecil, my brother. Give the holy... Yeah, this is neat. Golbez being Cecil's brother is a pretty neat twist, all things considered. I am back. I'm at 7100 HP. Yeah, I love this track. I don't know what they call it, but it plays in multiple Final Fantasy games. It plays for like the ending of 8 during the credits when you get to see like the documentary of all the characters and Squall and Renoa. It plays in the title screen of 12. It's in a lot of the games. It's like the second main theme of Final Fantasy, not counting Prelude, which plays in like all the game's title screens, except 12, which I mentioned. I can't hit you. Do I have to use the crystal? Like Golbez said? Yeah, there it is. Zeromus reveals his true form. Oh, is this going to be the second form? Okay, so there might only be one fight, but this might be the form. Well, now's a good time to use our shurikens, since we've been saving them for this. All this battle music? I think I like Final Fantasy IV's final boss theme. I think I remember liking it. It's no, like... It's no Ultimation theme, but holy cow, is it pretty good. Still believe FF8 has the best final boss theme in the franchise, but FF8 also has the best soundtrack. Not counting, like, maybe FF7 Rebirth and Remake or something. Oh dear. 3,200, huh? Oh, well, we're more than ready. Big Bang! We're more than ready for this. Edge, you're spamming shurikens here. This is the final boss, brother. Use them all. Make sure you heal. And we're gonna get my boy Leviathan. I know what you're thinking. Bahamut's the strongest, but Leviathan's my boy. He's the best summon. He's my personal favorite summon, which is what matters more than being the best. He's the best in my eyes. All magic nullified? I said Malik for some reason. 6,400, not bad. Stop healing. That's cringe. How dare you? Get him with the tsunami. Okay, this final boss theme is really good. It's up there. It's still no extreme from 8, but it's still really good. 6 also has a really good final boss theme. The final Kefka theme also hits really hard. No, Rosa, you should be using Kiraja like every single chance you get. Oh, like you have a lot of MP to spare. Stop big banging. Stop making the universe explode. Bum, bum. It even sounds like a medley of the Elemental Lord's theme, like the second boss theme. There's parts of the second boss theme. Don't heal. There's parts of the second boss theme in this track. Don't heal. Don't heal. I've seen Zeromus in the 3D, in the DS version too, because I played the DS version. Again, it was on Steam. The 3D remake. Because I played the Steam version. I played the Steam version, but it's the 3D remake. Which was originally made for a DS. Little tsunami. Bio! Wow, I killed Rosa? Oh, he died. Yeah, alright. I mean, I was over leveled. What are you gonna do? And I had all my shurikens. My wife was dead for the end of it. I think that's the end. I don't think there's a next phase. Maybe there is? I don't know. As long as evil exists in the hearts of the living, I cannot perish. Oh, that looks so good. That looks so pretty. I have to watch this in the DS version again to see it, to refresh myself. Well done! Because it's been so long. I had no idea you all possessed such strength. Perhaps the people of the Blue Planet have evolved beyond us Lunarians already. Yeah, you might be right. Zeromus' last words bother me, though. As long as evil exists, true evil will never die. Every living creature has at least a touch of evil in his heart alongside good. Oh, this is the Grandia 2 twist all over again. As long as there's light and darkness to overworld and underworld, it will be so. Good exists because evil exists, and it's your good that destroyed Zemus' evil. Oh, stop it already, there was nothing to it. What are you talking about? I was surprised Zemus didn't try to control you. I'm sure you have enough evil inside. Nope, my heart is filled with goodness all the way. Well, it's time I returned home. What will the rest of you do now? I think we'll go home too. Yeah, there are people worried about us. I see. I'm glad you have such wonderful friends. I look forward to the day we meet again. May I come with you? You wish to join me? Yes, I cannot return home, not after all I've done. I would very much like to meet my father's people. Ah yes, Lunarian blood flows in your veins. Very well, come along. But you must be ready for a long, long sleep. I am, thank you. You sounded very worried when you called my name, Cecil. Does that mean you've forgiven me? How foolish of me. Of course not. I have caused too much suffering for that. We're off to spend many years in slumber. We pray that the blue planet will be peaceful forevermore. Come. Yes. This game foreshadowed Lunar, specifically Eternal Blue. With the whole Lunarians and also the blue star, the blue planet, which is the blue star. Cecil, are you certain you want to part this way? He's your brother. Goodbye, everyone. Cecil. Goodbye, my brother. Cecil. Thank you. Oh, it's the sun from Fantasia Neo Dimension. The sun is the actual final boss. One born of a dragon bearing darkness and light will rise to the heavens over the still land. I'm just waiting for this to scroll. Man, my vocal range is so messed up. I'm like feeling it in my voice. The moon's light eternal brings a promise to earth with bounty and grace. Before long, the moon would set forth on a voyage once more, seeking out its light. Ah, the warriors of light. Though of shared blood, time's march keeps the two separated, one on Earth, one on the moon. This is neat. The Gold by Cecil twist, actually, in a way, I feel like 9 pays homage to it. The whole Zidane Kuja thing. The whole Zidane Kuja thing is pretty reminiscent of Cecil and Golbez's whole situation. I like it. We shall begin today's training. Yes, sir. Where's Palom? Oh no, not again. I think we got some final cutscenes of the characters here. And then I cast Blizzard on the creatures that we encountered at more ordeals. Whack. She used the insta-kill spell? How many times are you going to be late to training? The Elder's really angry. Oh, Palom. How many times do I have to scold you before you learn? It will be years before you're even half the sage Tella was. As punishment, you must train twice as hard as your sister today. By the way, the joke I say where FF4 no one dies in Final Fantasy IV is obviously a hyperbole because like Tella stays dead, but like it's the whole thing. The whole joke is, for people who don't know, is like, oh, everyone like quote unquote dies, but most of them come back in the end. Tella's like the only one that's like actually dead for real. Because I had that one person be like, oh, no, people die, what about Tella and this character that died? But like, obviously it's an exaggeration. That's not fair. I think it's very fair. When will you come to realize that you have responsibilities? You're heir to the throne. I know, jeez. Your mouth says you know, but your actions say otherwise. Yeah, the correct words here would be yes, sir. Alright, I'll shape up. I can't help but think about Rydia, though. Why you... Are you in love with Rydia? What? Your Highness, have you been listening to anything I've said? Alright, that felt really out of nowhere. What a courageous young lady. Yes, I never thought she would really come back. Rydia! Rydia, why do I have fangs? I pressed X too fast. What are you talking about? Doesn't matter what we look like. With her around, the future looks bright for the land of summons. Indeed, I'm sure she'll get more beautiful by the day. The important thing is what you're like on the inside, not the outside. Isn't that right, Cecil? Gang! He's back. Honey, you're a queen now. Try calling me my king instead of honey. I know, but I can't stand being so formal. Oh no, it's time for training. Let's begin training. Yeah! Honey, a king shouldn't be. Don't say that. I think Yang will create a wonderful kingdom. Edward, the spoony bard. Can't forget about the spoony bard. Your Highness. Oh, Edward's girlfriend. That's the other one that died. Play the song about the paladin again for us. I will, but only after I finish my work. You want to get the castle back the way it was, right? Yeah, that's a promise, right? Anna. Yeah, that was her name. Hope you're watching over me. I'm helping the people of Damsian. I'm caring for the other people as I care for you, like you said I should. I hope you and Taylor are having a fine time together. I gotta watch the King Gyat. Lally ho! We need to repair the castle with great haste. Your Majesty, we don't have enough materials. Take apart the tanks and remove any useful pieces. There's no need to worry about war anymore. Father, I wonder how Cecil and his friends are doing. I almost forgot to tell you. It seems Sir Cecil and Lady Rosa are to become the new King and Queen of Baron. Oh my. Ah, we've been invited to the coronation ceremony. How lovely. Your Majesty, you're not helping to fix the castle at all. I'm the king, I can do whatever I want. Now go take apart some tanks. Lally ho! Cecil, Rosa, I can't bring myself to face you both. Not yet. Forgot Cain had blonde hair. I must test myself as you did, Cecil, and mount ordeals. I'll train until I surpass my father as a dragoon. Only then shall I return to Baron. That's actually really neat. I like that. Cain's whole, like, oh, they never forgiven me and I have to prove my worth. That's neat. Who's this? I don't know you. Oh. You're looking at the moon or something? What is it? You have to see this. The moon, it's... Are we gonna ever see Cecil and Rosa? You're showing me the moon first. Ah, there it is. Don't look too hard at the sun. It's actually noise. It's infernal noise. Just like the Fantasian boss. Ah, there's the moon. Just show me Cecil and Rosa, please. Don't show me these random characters. Show me the... Ah, there they are. Speak and you shall receive. What's wrong, Cecil? I thought I heard my brother's voice. Really? I couldn't tell for sure, but forget it. It was probably just... Hey, you two, why aren't you getting ready? It's your big day. We must have lost track of time. You two can play smooshy face all you want later. Come on, Rosa. Oh, it's playing the music again. I mean, Your Majesty? Oh, Sid. Please just call me Rosa. Well, Rosa, you gotta get dressed. And get some makeup on ya. The bride can't keep people waiting, can she? Come on, we haven't got all day. I'll be right there. This text is auto-scrolling. I can't wait to see everyone again. It's been so long, Cecil. Are you ready? Yes, I'm ready. It wasn't just my imagination. I heard my brother's voice say, so long. That's a pretty nice spot to end it. Okay, no, they're gonna end it with the coronation, obviously. Edge. The dwarves! How many people make jokes about your name, King Gyat? Also, the dwarf faces look like black mages. Hey Yang, poppin'. And there are black mages over to the left. This is nice, having everyone here. At the very end. I'm sorry, who are you? You're not a main character. You don't deserve to be here. There's room for 2 more. Is Edward? Huzzah! I'm a Dragon Quest protagonist now. That's nice. Now, I'd like to see some credits. Final Fantasy IV Pixel Remaster is done. The Platinum should proc after the credits. Actually, wait, the Bestiary thing's gonna proc after the credits too? That's weird. It should. I have 195 before the final boss, I guess we'll see. But yeah. So, I've talked about it during FFs 1 to 3 many times. How FFs 1 to 3 are like products of their time, and I'm like, oh, 4 is actually good. And does that opinion stick? Yeah, I'd say so. It's not gonna like blow you away, but this game is good. It's still very much a product of its time, made for the original SNES. The story isn't anything crazy, but it's definitely like a step in the right direction. It actually has a story, which is really nice. The characters are also pretty neat. None of them are like super standout amazing, but they're pretty cool characters. I think it uses the rotating cast really well. I like how your characters are always swapping around the party members you have. You're constantly switching party members, like, or the game is switching around your party. I like that a lot. Doesn't do it as well as, say, Grandia or something, but still really nice. The characters get their moments. They're pretty neat. And I really like ATB. ATB is fun. And this game started ATB. So I mean, like, yeah, Final Fantasy IV is a great game. It's a good game. Not my favorite Final Fantasy, but a good Final Fantasy. As long as you take into account this game's age and, like, it's not, you know, it still was a game made in, like, 1994? So it's still not gonna, like, blow you away with story and characters, but I think if you go into it with a pretty open mind, it's a pretty fun time. I enjoy it. You didn't know there were Steam ports of the game? Oh yeah, there are Steam ports of the game. I played FF3 and 4 on Steam. They were the DS versions, the 3D remakes based on the DS version. Honestly, I considered playing the DS version of 4, the 3D remake. But I really wanted the Platinum, and I also want to keep my content consistent. I'll tell you what, if I ever were to play FF4 again, I will play the 3D version. Which it's not impossible, but I wouldn't expect me to play FF4 again anytime soon. If ever, but it's definitely possible. But yeah, we have a ton of Final Fantasy in the future, so, you know. I got one version of 4 on the channel, and that's all I need. Anyway, I really like it. It's a good game. I like FF4. Not the best FF game, but definitely the first good FF game. And all the FF games I love, we look back at FF4, and that's why they're great. 4 started, I think 4 really started the legacy. Because 1 started the series, 2 had the really obtuse leveling system, and like it was cool, but not executed the best. And 3 started the job system. None of them are really, like, worth playing today. I mean, they're good. You could still have a fun time with them if you're playing Pixel Remaster, I guess, but just go into them with open interpretation. But 4 still holds up pretty well, I'd say. I don't think I like it more than 6, but I still really like it. Honestly, I'm excited to see if I like 5 or more than 4, because 5 is a really fun job system. I don't remember much about the story in 5, but I think the story's like better than 1 to 3, maybe not as good as 4 and 6, but it has a story. It's also got Gilgamesh. So I'm really excited to see Gilgamesh again, especially after seeing all of his shenanigans in FF7 Rebirth. But yeah, summons, optional content, FF4, it's a good game. Fun time. Enjoyed playing it. Now, I know a lot of people didn't enjoy me playing FF4 on the channel based on the views it got, but I'm still gonna play FF5 like next week. Because there's 2 reasons. 1, I'm excited to play 5 again because it has a really good job system and I haven't played it in a while. 3 reasons. 2, it's the last Pixel Remaster I need, so I kind of want to get it knocked out. And 3, I really want to play modded FF8 over the summer. So I have to play 5 now, I think. Because if I wait too long, then I'm going to end up playing 5 and 8 fairly close to each other, which wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. But I figured since I just played 4, I had Pixel Remaster on the brain, might as well just do 5, then we can take a small break. After we play 5, we'll take a small break until like June or July. I don't know when. I still don't know when I'm going to start the FF8 mod run. I gotta start picking my mods soon. I should start like shopping for them like a catalog. Going through the pros and cons of mods and which ones I want to use. Because I'm really excited for when I do that. I gotta start planning for it. I have like another month before I can start planning it, but after we play 5 though, there will be a small break. Then we'll play 8 again. And then we have a lot of other FF games to check out. We have 9 has some mods. We're gonna do modded 9 at some point. We're also gonna do that new threat mod that someone told me about. The FF7 Redux is gonna be uploaded to YouTube fairly soon. Once Shadow Hearts is all uploaded, so that's kind of in progress right now. So there's a couple of Final Fantasy stuff in the future. There's still Tactics to play, Revenant Wings, Type 0, 13. There's still a couple. Still a couple of FF we gotta do. After 5, the only mainline I'll have is 13, so maybe after 5 and the modded 8 run, I'll look at doing some spin-offs. I know Tactics is the big one people want to see me play, or mostly that people have played it and I haven't played it. It's like a popular one, so maybe I'll look at doing that one. There's a lot of Final Fantasy though in the future, for sure. It's my 3rd favorite franchise series. Was number 2 for a while until I played like almost every Wild Arms game, so. But yeah. I don't really... I mean, 4 is a good game. It's like the first good Final Fantasy game. It's the actual... It's the blueprint for the rest of the series that is fondly remembered, and for good reason. It's really good. Yo, Raquel. Not to be confused with the Wild Arms character. And eventually we'll do the Dissidia game, the PSP one that I never tried. I've only played NT, which is apparently the worst Dissidia game. But I also want to play that one when I played like every FF game. Like when I got 15 and 13 done, because, or no, not this isn't in the PSP Dissidia, but Lightning is. The PSP Dissidia should only have up to 13, I think. So the PSP Dissidia is on the list, but only after I play 13, which will happen eventually. Not to mention Part 3 will eventually release for FF7R. Holy cow, very excited for that. But yeah. Definitely next on the docket, 5. We're gonna do 5 like next week. Then we'll take a small break, and then I'm gonna start the modded run. I gotta start picking my mods for 8. And I'll start that sometime in the summer, probably around July, maybe my birthday. If I can get it set up before my birthday, then I can do it on my birthday, sure. There is a Type 0 game, I mentioned that one. I mentioned Type 0. I have Type 0 purchased. There's a lot. There's still a good amount I have to do. But I've also been focusing main ones, but now that we're almost done with main ones, we could start doing turn-based? I was gonna say turn-based, but that doesn't make sense. Since we got most of the main ones, we could start doing side ones. But yeah, 5 and then modded 8 is my plan right now. Also, I think at some point I'm gonna maybe want to NG plus the 10s again. Wait for more time to pass. Because I just love FF10 and 10 too. There's a lot of FF stuff I can do. Okay, I'm skipping these. Actually, they're almost at the end. I'll let them play. I was gonna skip them, but I see Cryware. They're at the end. I'll let them finish. I think I skipped them for FFs 1 to 3 because I had very little to talk about. Or not as much. So I think I ended up skipping them. They are pretty long. But since there's not a whole lot going on in those games, I ran out of stuff to talk about. Also, I think I ended up recording the end of 3. I vaguely remember. The end. So yeah, we'll get to 5, like, next week. I'm really excited to play 5 again. Super pumped. Similar to 4, I've only played it the once. And it has a really... I remember having a really fun job system. Level 82. Trophies? Alright, cool. Bestiary procced. To the blue planet. Alright, there it is. And the Master of 4. Look at all this. Master of 4 Platinum Trophy. That's 4 Pixel Remasters Platinumed. Unfortunately, I don't have my 6th Platinum because I played it on Steam before they decided, hey, we're porting them to console. I still have to go back for my 6th Platinum at some point. There's also a really fun... I think there's an FF6 mod as well. Brave New World or something. I'll add that on the list because, again, I do want to try out some mods. I want to play mods for FF because FF has a lot of mods. Like a whole lot of mods. So I definitely want to check out some mods too instead of just games in general. So there's like an infinite... It's going to feel like an infinite number of Final Fantasy playthroughs I can do. Especially because they're going to make more Final Fantasy games too. So, you know... I feel like there's going to be an infinite amount of playthroughs I can do because I want to check out some mods, which is why we're going to do 8 modded first, because 8 is one of my favorite Final Fantasy games, at least one of my favorite classic ones, not counting like 10 and 10-2. Anyway, I'm done rambling. We got Final Fantasy IV Pixel Remaster done, Platinum Trophy and all. Really had a fun time with it. I look forward to playing FF5. This is still a really good game, first good FF game. Fun game. But we will do FF5 really soon for you guys watching on YouTube. But yeah, that is the plan. So yeah, thanks for watching everyone. See you all next time.